First Lieutenant Claude Wallace reporting in.
Good work out there. Glad you're still in one piece. We're just about to go over our next operation.
You're late. I'm sure you know standard procedure is to report immediately after a mission.
Oh, Minerva. You're reporting too?
That's lieutenant to you, Claude. Don't get smart with me just because we share rank. I've got seniority.
Sorry, Lieutenant Minerva Victor.
Well, let's get started. Minerva, give us a situation report.
Yes, sir. 3 months have passed since we went to war. I won't sugarcoat it. They're steamrolling us. By this point, a third of our territory is under Imperial control. This is officially a crisis.
If it's that bad already, we won't even be able to sustain a war effort.
You're right, and the Empire's only gaining momentum. If this draws out much longer...
The Federation's finished. If we fall, that's it for Europa. Nobody else could stand against them. The Empire would take total control. It'd be a fascist continent ruled with an iron fist. We can't let that happen. Europa's future depends on us.
Which brings us to now. The top brass finally got off their seats and sent us a plan. A counterattack that can turn the war around in one fell swoop, ready to be put into action.
What are the orders?
We put all our force into one strike. Break through their defenses and hit them where they'll hurt most.
Soldiers, supplies. We'll use all reserves we have to make a final push and capture one crucial enemy base. And we lucky few of the 32nd Armored Ranger Battalion have been handpicked as the vanguard.
Couldn't ask for a better mission, sir. Which enemy base are we targeting?
Think bigger. We take this base, and we take their will to fight.
But how could any one target mean that much to... Wait, you don't mean...
You always were a clever boy, Claude. I think you've got it. Our target is the Imperial capital of Schwarzgrad. Let's fight back!
Operation Northern Cross.
The year was 1935 EC. Two great powers vied to control the continent of Europa. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, a dictatorship known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies banded together to form the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, Ragnite, for their prosperity, its growing scarcity leading inevitably to war. With its overwhelming military might, the Empire captured one nation after another. While the Federation struggled to maintain unity, every battle driving them further back against the wall. 3 months have passed. With 7/10 of Europa falling to the Imperial war machine, the Federation places all its hope in a desperate counterattack. Operation Northern Cross. 6 million soldiers fought in this campaign. It claimed more lives than any other in the Second European War. Federation historians call it the Eastern Theater, but the Empire knows it as the War for the Motherland.
Forward, soldiers! This is the battle you've been training for! Operation Northern Cross begins now! We'll wipe those Imperials clear off the face of Europa! Our time has come! Forward to victory!
Countless soldiers fought and died on those fields, struggling to make their ideals a reality. Ordinary people, thrust into extraordinary circumstances, fighting in the hopes that they would see a brighter future. What follows here is a record of those brave warriors, a record of that battle against the dark. Based on the diary of one Claude Wallace, the commander of the Federation's Galleon Squad E. Chapter 1, The Battle of Fort Crest.
Good news, Claude. HQ has awarded you with a medal.
March the 10th. At long last, we have finally entered Imperial territory. The ferocity of the Federation counterattack caught the Empire off guard. Battle by battle, town by town, we're pushing back the front, with no signs of slowing down. The road to Schwarzgrad is a long one, running at least 1,500 kilometers from friendly territory into the heart of the Empire. But at the end of it lies our target, the capital city. We have a long trek ahead of us, but for now, morale is high. Everyone here believes in this operation. Everyone is praying it'll succeed.
I guess the Empire's not so tough after all, huh, Commander? Give them one good stomping, and all of a sudden they're running off home. Huh?
So are you gonna take a picture of everything we pass? Here, let me have a look at it.
Hey, Raz, come on! Stop it, really! You're wasting my film!
Wasting? No chance. What you got here is a picture of a future hero. You take one too, eh, Kai?
Yeah, maybe. There you go. That's a keeper.
Damn it, Miles! The hell was that for? Freaking hurt,
Quiet.
man!
I told him to stop the tank.
Huh? Everything okay?
The wind shifted.
They brought out the big guns.
A blast that big could wipe out a whole squad. Easy.
Let's keep moving. A rendezvous point with Squad F should be nearby. Flash.
Thunder!
That's the password. Next time, give us the response before you scare us shitless.
Apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. Follow me. Lieutenant Victor is waiting.
Who? Oh, you mean Minerva. And you are...
Corporal Crystal Ward, from Squad F. Indeed. I have the honor of answering to Minerva Victor, the strongest and smartest officer in the Army. I assume you saw that explosion.
Oh, we saw it all right. They must be packing serious heat.
A 21-centimeter howitzer. Currently, our worst nightmare.
It must have a range of at least 10 kilometers. We can't advance with that thing around.
Just so. Our mission is to capture that cannon.
Commander!
Good work leading Squad E so far, Claude. Your slow pace, however, does leave something to be desired.
We saw cannon fire, so we've been proceeding with caution.
Keep your excuses. As I said before, the success of Operation Northern Cross hinges on our swift advance. Time is of the essence.
I know.
You try hustling with a huge cannon up your ass. Oh, wait! You already tried and failed.
Down, boy. Claude, have you not housebroken your squad?
The hell did you say?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't insult my soldiers. They're people, not pets.
Then I expect them to act like it. I'm not the one wagging my tongue. Soldiers who step out of line are often the first to die. Remember that, Sergeant Raz.
Yeah. Hope you make it out alive too, Lieutenant.
Commander? There's a good view from the clearing. Maybe we could brief them there.
Claude, come with me. Allow me to explain your next mission. As you know, Fort Crest has a 21-centimeter howitzer that's blocking our advance.
It might just look like an old castle turned into a makeshift fort. But they've stationed quite a few troops to defend the cannon.
If we get too close, those turrets on the walls will mow us down.
So when does our own cannon get here?
That howitzer already destroyed it. We were outranged.
Blown up already? How long will a replacement take?
The bridge was destroyed too, so the artillery tractor can't proceed. It will take at least 7 days. Though we do have plenty of infantry en route.
Doesn't matter how many foot soldiers we get. Without a cannon, we're just waiting around.
Not necessarily.
Huh?
Time is of the essence. We don't have a week to wait.
You're as sharp as ever. Like he says, we can't afford to wait. We'll have to capture the fort without artillery.
That's too reckless. Those turrets would fill us with more holes than Gallian cheese.
It's a dangerous mission, I know. But those are your orders. This isn't your local militia. This is what you signed up for when you joined the Edinburgh Army.
You're right. We enlisted to crush the Empire. Not to commit suicide.
Then allow me to clue you in on something. Crystal, tell them the news.
Yes, ma'am. This morning, the Empire invaded Gallia.
They've invaded?
I knew it was only a matter of time.
What about our hometown? Is Hafen okay?
All we know is that the battle broke out near the border, at Citadel Ghirlandaio. The Imperial Army, however, is being led by Prince Maximilian himself. Gallia's prospects look grim.
Oh, damn it!
Is there nothing we can do?
If Operation Northern Cross goes as planned, the Empire won't have the luxury of staying on the offensive. Our only option is to complete the mission as soon as possible.
Guess we've got no choice then. If our home's in the Empire's sights, then we've got to protect it!
Yeah, let's do it for Gallia!
Here are your orders.
Lock and load!
Here I go.
Just tell me who to shoot.
Stay calm and focused.
Here? Got it.
Now, capture that cannon!
You ready? Take down the Imperial camp. Capture their heavy artillery. Squad E, move out!
I expected resistance, but they're tough nuts to crack. What should we do?
We can't exactly rush in and kick the door down. We'll get routed if we don't have a plan. First, we need a solid foothold. Let's capture that camp.
After that, well, guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Weapons free. Squad E, move out!
Pay attention, Claude. Your leadership skills are going to be put to the test. That means getting the most out of your soldiers. Don't forget the basics.
Yeah, good point. I'll keep that in mind. Advancing! Right there! There they are!
Situation report.
Let's move. How's this?
Take cover.
Could go wrong. Huh? What was that? Fire!
Nice. Keep up the good work.
Here comes the pain!
Where are the reinforcements?
Situation report.
Okay, moving out.
I'll rip you apart.
Fire!
Let's move. How's this?
Advancing! There they are! Fire!
Nice. Keep up the good work.
This should be fun. I'm not
Those
racist.
ruined walls should provide good cover.
I got this!
Keep calm.
Die! Your own damn fault!
Target destroyed. Very good.
Found him!
Okay, moving out.
It missed! Fall back! Take cover behind the rubble and engage the enemy. Can we...
Right there! Hey Raz, check this out.
Can we really defend this position?
I don't have time for this.
Remember to take care of your gear.
Please assist the Vanguard.
I got this! Got enemies here! Found them!
They're firing on us!
Come on! Your own damn fault!
No!
I don't have time for this. No one orders me around.
Watch out for counter. Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
Okay, moving out. Come on. Fire!
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
Eat this! Be aware of your surroundings.
Let's move.
Don't give up yet. Return fire!
I got this!
Can't use grenades with them this close.
Attention all squads. I want constant updates.
Come on! Damn it!
What?
All over it.
Watch your backs!
I got this!
You've been spotted! Watch out!
Die!
Good.
Hell yeah! This base is mine!
I'll rip you apart!
All over it.
Are the reinforcements?
I don't have time for this.
Watch out for counterattack.
I should have expected as much from you.
I don't have time for this. Got it!
They're too well fortified. Even with the camp, we can't advance like this.
This is bad, Claude. If this keeps up, they'll mow us down.
Come on, let's just go all out and charge them. Better than sitting here and dying, right?
No, a frontal assault is way too dangerous. We have to stand back.
Easy for you to say. Damn, if only we had artillery.
There has to be some way through. Just hang on until I find it.
Call the shot.
What are their numbers?
Bullseye.
We can't afford to drop.
Okay, moving out.
Better not screw this one up, Claude.
Fire!
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
Enemies everywhere! What are we supposed to do, damn it?
Looks like you're in a tight spot, Cinderella.
Wait, Cinder what now? This sure as hell ain't a fairy tale!
I'd love to get to the ball at the castle, but I don't even have a pumpkin, let alone a carriage.
Seriously? What's gotten into you, Claude?
Well, I'm no godmother, but I can work some magic for you.
Magic, huh? I could use a little. If it was real.
Here I go!
We're pinned down!
The Vanguard's under fire. They need backup.
Come on! One more for me.
I see. They're good.
Here I go!
Hope the treads hold out.
Shit! There goes our tread! Target sighted.
Keep the enemy's attention on you.
Come on!
What are we doing?
Call the shot.
I'll rip you apart!
Bullseye. Oh, did you fall for me?
All allies have been taken out!
Welcome to the gun show!
Take cover behind the rubble and...
Leave it to me.
Stay close to your unit.
Take this!
Good. That should make things a little easier.
Okay then.
Now! Guard!
Advancing!
Right there!
Here comes the pain!
Keep out of sight as you proceed.
the shot. Perfection.
Kill confirmed. Not bad out there.
I don't have time for this.
Are we making any progress?
Leave it to me!
Can we really defend this position? It's missed! Fall back!
Fire!
Here I go!
Head for the target.
Heat this! Cut him!
Kill confirmed.
I got this! All right! Got the base!
We're doing fine.
Eat lead!
Rain hellfire down on them. Let's see.
I'm on a roll!
Can't use grenades with them this close.
Take this!
Everything's fine. Just do what you do best.
Here I go! Come on! One more for me.
Target destroyed. Good work.
Leave it to me!
Better not screw this one up, Claude.
What do we do about a mortar that big?
fun.
Let's all get a drink after this. You're gonna be a dad soon, you know?
Hey, Raz, check this out.
What could go wrong? Here comes the pain!
Are the reinforcements on their way?
Here comes the pain!
All right, we broke through. Keep advancing. Capture that cannon.
Federation bastards. We won't let the blood, sweat, and tears of the Imperial people fall into your hands! Glory to the motherland!
Everyone, get down!